Every time you start an engine or flick a switch, you are waking up a ghost. Deep beneath the surface of our Earth lies a liquid history, a 300-million-year-old battery waiting to be drained. Long before the first dinosaur walked the Earth, our oceans were teeming with life. Not whales or sharks, but trillions of microscopic organisms called phytoplankton. As they lived, they captured the energy of the sun. When they died, they sank, forming a thick layer of organic snow on the ocean floor. Over millions of years, they were buried under mountains of silt and sand. The Earth's crust acted like a high-pressure slow cooker. Under intense heat and crushing weight, these tiny bodies were chemically cooked into the energy-dense hydrocarbons we call crude oil. It is, quite literally, buried sunlight. But getting this liquid gold out of the ground is an engineering feat that rivals space exploration. We don't just dig a hole. First, we listen to the Earth. Geologists send seismic shock waves deep into the crust. By recording how those waves bounce off different rock layers, they create a 3D map of the invisible world below. Once a trap is found, usually a layer of porous rock like a hard sponge, we drill. We line these wells with miles of steel and cement to protect our groundwater. Initially, the Earth's own pressure does the work, pushing the oil up in a natural gusher. But as that pressure fades, we have to get creative. We inject water or gas to squeeze the oil out, or pump in hot steam to thin the thick fluid, convincing the very last drops to leave their ancient home. For over a century, this process fueled the modern world. But the era of the carbon ghost is reaching its limit. Today, we are moving from a world of extraction to a world of harvesting. Instead of waiting 300 million years for the Earth to process solar energy into oil, we are catching it in real time. This is the shift to live sunlight. Solar panels and wind turbines capture energy as it happens. We are exploring the nuclear option, extracting massive power from the core of an atom, and green hydrogen, where we use electricity to split water molecules, creating a fuel whose only exhaust is pure water vapor. However, the transition isn't perfect. To build a world run on live sunlight, we've traded one resource for another. Our new oil is now buried in the form of minerals: lithium, cobalt, and copper. These are the ingredients for the batteries and wires that will replace the combustion engine. We are stepping out of the age of burning and into the age of storing. The story of energy is no longer about how deep we can dig, but how efficiently we can hold on to the power falling from the sky. We are finally learning to live off the sun's daily allowance, rather than spending the prehistoric inheritance we've been digging up for 200 years. The library of the past is closing. The era of the eternal harvest has begun.